Assalamu alaikum everyone, I'm Thames and World Hijab Day is coming up on the 1st of February. We're all very excited. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about hijab. I've been wearing hijab for quite a few years now, and I can't purport to be the perfect Muslim. I did have my rebellious days when I wasn't wearing hijab at all. One of the big things I've felt now after a few years, and I know it may sound like a weird thing, is that you could be wearing hijab forever, but our struggles change every year. And we have days when the struggle feels too much, like either nothing's matching, or nothing's just working out, or it's just not sitting right, and you look all zonked up and things like that. And the struggle with hijab sometimes is real, because everybody, I mean, you don't have to change your hair color with every outfit, but your hijab can't be the same with every outfit. So it's a whole matching between it. It's fun, and then you can also have days when you're just like, whoa, I'm so done. So my words are, when you go through those tough days, that's your biggest jihad. That's the one that's really testing your strength. And hijab, honestly, is so beautiful. Just because you wear hijab doesn't mean you can't have crazy hair color. Doesn't mean you don't GHD your hair. Doesn't mean you can only have long hair. You can have whatever you want. But I think that the nice thing about hijab is that when I go out there, this becomes my color. This becomes part of who I am. And when I go through those struggles, I try and sit back and think, and I go, well, who am I doing hijab for? Am I doing it for everybody else, or am I doing it for Allah? And I think that our nafs can be so strong at times that we really feel like giving in and going, I can't do it, or nothing's matching, or hijab is making me feel hot, or this hijab is making me feel big, or this hijab is just not working for me. And then we've got to sit back and think. And I usually say that, one of the best things to always go through is to make a lot of istighfar, and astaghfirullah helps us. It helps us grow, it helps us strengthen. But also, fighting that nafs is an everyday thing. I say, do it in your own little way. If you're struggling with this or with this, some people go, I can't have it around my neck. If you're struggling with this around your neck, then do a turban style if you can for now. I mean, do a turban, do something, try something else. If burqas work for you, do the burqa. But try and fight your nafs and remember that you're doing it for Allah. And you look beautiful. When I see people in hijab, I see this noor, and I think we don't see it when we just look in the mirror. We just go, oh, does my makeup match? Oh my God, my glasses are, oh, I wish I had, my earrings, whatever. And we don't see it, but when we see somebody else in hijab, they just radiate with noor. And if you feel like you're radiating with noor, know that others see that. Others see that noor coming out of you. And we have so many inspiring people. If you're struggling with how to wear the hijab, what to match it with, follow these amazing Instagrammers. Follow them. I feel like half my budget probably goes into scarves at times, because all I'm doing is like looking for what new scarf can I buy, what new hijab, how do I wrap it. I follow a few people and I go, okay, that's how they wrap it. I usually stay very simple, but if you're feeling bored, let's say, with your hijab, then do that. Go online, look for people that inspire you, look for people who just posting up pictures of how they put their clothes together. I also find that when I'm following people online, if I follow more people who are wearing hijab, who are doing their outfit styling in hijab, who are modest wear bloggers, that is more encouragement to me to continue staying in hijab, because these ladies are so inspiring. So I also find that filtering what I see, so that I'm not only seeing people without, with less than modest clothing, then it also inspires me to keep going. And I think that if I can do it, and I have this big mouth, you can do it. And if you're struggling to do it, just message me and talk to us, or talk to all your sisters. Trust me, if you feel you're going through something, all of us have gone through it too. If you feel you're struggling through it, all of us may have struggled or have struggled through it too. So it helps to speak to someone. Don't ever feel like your hijab struggle is anything less, or it makes you less of a Muslim. This is your showing of Islam. I also find that living in Western countries where hijab is not the norm, it also feels like a stronger struggle, like you're fighting against the grain. And that is a bigger reward. I mean, look at it. Look at the jihad that you're doing now. You're doing it in a place where it's not a common thing. And I think that that really gives you that strength. It also encourages conversation. And people ask you, how is the hijab? How does it go? And it opens up the door to speaking about Islam. And I find that speaking to people who don't know about hijab, it almost makes your love for hijab grow, because you speak for it about how it's the love for the religion that comes through in the way that you wear hijab, in the way that we love our religion so much. From me to you, happy World Hijab Day. Assalamu alaikum.